Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Posterfix.
How do you do, sports fans? This is Leo Cloutier with Malice Toward None. We're here at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia today. It's indeed a pleasure to have as our guest, friend of long standing, one of the greatest commissioners baseball has ever had. I'd like to welcome to our show at this time from Versailles, Kentucky, Albert Happy Chandler. Welcome, Happy.
Thank you, Leo. It's nice to see you again.
Happy, the players have not changed. They're still great players, of course, but in your heyday, you seem to have a different breed of players.
Well, there are more things now to come to the attention of players. They've got the old timers didn't have anything to do with play baseball, and they all went together. They stayed together, and they talked baseball. Baseball was their main subject and the main life and their livelihood, and it wasn't very much. But now the players, each fellow gets his Cadillac or his Rolls Royce and leaves when the game's over. They don't see him until clubhouse time the next day, you know. And they're not near as close with each other, I think, as they were in my time. And it's changed. Times have changed, conditions have changed, people have changed. And, of course, Leo, I think they're paying them more money than they can afford, and they've got to make some reconciliation of that because the American people have to support the game. And I learned long ago that you can't spend more money than you take in and not go broke. And they're going to break everybody, you know, one of these days if they don't change the thing about it.
No doubt about it. The players themselves, do you think they have the same love and the dedication and devotion to the game of baseball that they did in your day?
Some of them do, but I don't think overall. I think the great majority was absolutely dedicated to it in my time.
If I may get away from baseball a little bit, you served the United States government in wonderful fashion in many capacities. Prior to your becoming the baseball commissioner, you were governor of your state, Kentucky, on 2 occasions.
Yes, sir. Well, I started out in the state senate in Kentucky in 1930. That's a long time ago. Then I was 4 years lieutenant governor and 4 years governor, and I went to the United States Senate. I had them all, Leo, in 9 years. And then I went to the baseball job after the war was over on both sides, and after I left baseball, I went back and was elected governor again. So I've had a remarkable time, and of course my people have been better to me than I deserve.
What is probably the greatest moment of your life that you ever enjoyed?
When I stood in front of the State House in Frankfurt and held up my hand with my father and my girl, my wife, standing by me, and took the oath of office as governor of my Commonwealth. And my father is the only man in the history of Kentucky that stood with his son twice when he took the oath of office as governor of Kentucky. And of course that's bound to be the highlight.
I can see where that would be. How about your baseball highlight?
Well, I had so many of those, you know. The World Series was always a thrill, and Gianfrido's catch of DiMaggio's fly ball in the Yankee Stadium, and the pitching performance of that kid Bevins when he almost had a no-hit game and almost had a game won in the Brooklyn series, and Lavagetto broke it up by a hit against the right field fence, you know. And Getz was so upset about it that he went around and brushed off the plate, you know. You can see he didn't know the game was over. See, this manager of the Yankees, Huggins, wasn't Huggins, Harris, he put the winning run on, walked that boy, you know, put the winning run on base. They say that's against the rule, but he did it, and so there were so many. And then Tommy Henry hit a home run off my friend Newcomb, and he beat him 1-0 in the ninth inning, you know, one of the games. We had some sensational games, but best of all, during my time there, we had no trouble. We did protect, Leo, the integrity and the honesty of baseball, and for that I'm very grateful.
This was an interview with Happy Chandler, the former baseball commissioner and governor of the state of Kentucky. This brings us to the end of With Malice Toward None for today. From Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, Leo Cloutier, good day.
To learn more about Leo Cloutier's sports world, go to leocloutier.com. Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Posterfix, where we bring your vintage posters back to life.